What's up, my Finland loves? It's Miss Finland D coming to you all from Vienna Entertainment News.
Hey guys, okay, so the word is out. You've heard at this point. I have a brand new podcast coming out with Allie, Bachelor Happy Hour. It is the official Bachelor podcast. I'm super excited about it. I've been getting a lot of questions wondering if we're going to keep it real because it's a Bachelor podcast and it's the official one, and you're wondering if we're going to keep it PC. Come here. Have you met me? When have I ever kept it PC? Whenever I ever not kept it real and giving you the complete honest truth and all my example. Did you see the shirt that Jed got me?
Congratulations on the podcast. I know a lot of you suggested that Rachel started a podcast and now she's on one. And so, yeah, congratulations. And Rachel is not lying about that because, boy, was she honest in this last interview that have the internet going crazy as it relates to Bachelorette Nation. But before we get to that, let's hear her talk more about her wedding and also listen to Bryan chime in as well.
Okay, you guys, I'm so excited. I don't share much about details with the wedding, but you obviously know it's coming soon. But today, I did my final fittings with Randy Rom for my wedding dress. I'm back home, finally, and the next time I leave, it'll be for the wedding. The fun part of wedding planning is bringing the families together, like picking out my wedding dress. I had Bryan's mom there, my sister was there, my mom was there, and then we just had a girls' weekend in New York. So blending the families together
I had
really
no part
good.
of that.
Well, I mean, it's my day. It really is about the... Okay, so I have not included Bryan in the wedding planning process, but Bryan has been included by default. He might hear me talking on the phone and say, wait, what's that? What did you say? Oh, no, I would like to do this. Oh, well, my mom said this, my sister said this. That's pretty much Bryan's involvement.
You basically don't listen to them. You phase them out, or at least you try to as much as possible.
Or we send them to my PR wedding planner.
Yes.
So the most exciting part about planning my wedding has really been the fact that I haven't had to plan anything. I have an amazing wedding planner who's been doing it all, Michael Russo, aka Mikey, and really has put together things that I didn't even know that I wanted or needed together. So now my wedding has become this huge grand thing that I didn't even know that I had within me. So it's been fun.
Okay, so a few days ago, Rachel and Lindsay did an interview with Access Hollywood, Golf Cart Confessions with Scott Evans, okay? From these pictures, you can see that Rachel and Scott are cool. They go way back. They have, a nice connection. He made her feel like that's my homie. This one, moment right here, she's holding his back while they're talking. They're laughing. It's just a cool and amazing interview. So put me on pause. Go ahead and click the link in the description below to watch the entire interview all the way to the end and then come back. So in the interview, she talked a lot about family, kids and Bryan and a lot of different things, her wedding and all of that. But the end of the interview is what's making headlines, and that's where I'm receiving all of the questions. And the top question in that interview that Rachel, actually, it wasn't even a question. Rachel just volunteered this information. I don't know, like I said, maybe Scott made her feel like I'm talking to one of my homies in the living room, because of all of the interviews I've seen Rachel on, this was one of her best. She was laid back, and I'm sounding repetitive, but the interview was so cool that she probably just felt like, this is my dude. We are in my house, and we're just talking on the couch. That's how it felt like. People are upset because Rachel revealed, okay, even though no one asked her, that she slept with 2 out of the 3 of her final 3, okay, on the Bachelorette. And people would say, oh, it's not ladylike for you to kiss and tell. Why are you even saying this? You should have just let people run with, whatever they wanted to run with, and no one even asked for this. And she's been getting a lot of backlash online. Okay, now let me say this: yes, she's an adult, she's grown, and you guys know I always rock for Rachel. Support her, support Bryan. I've been defending them through all of the mess and all of that. Even when Rachel was in Miami getting her life with her fiance, okay, she's a grown woman. When people came on here, oh, she's an attorney, why is she bent over and twerking? I was like, It's her fiance. She's at a pool party. It's her engagement party, and she's dancing on her husband to be. No big deal, right? So I've always supported. The top question I keep receiving is, what do I think, how do I feel, or if I even care about Rachel revealing that she slept with 2 out of 3 contestants, the fantasy suite and all of that. They're saying, should have Rachel revealed this? Was it even necessary? It's been over 2 years now. You're about to get married. Why didn't Rachel just leave it up to Hannah? Let her have that moment. And so these are the questions that I'm receiving, okay? And this is my thing. Rachel is a grown woman. She can say whatever she wants to say and all of that. I don't have a problem with it in the context of her feeling comfortable. You can watch the interview and see their body language. She looks, relaxed and all of that. The only context in where I might give it a side eye a little bit is for the sake of Bryan. Rachel is included as well, but Rachel made the choice to reveal this, okay? Whether it just came out or she really wanted to say something. Now, why am I saying poor Bryan? Bryan proposed to the love of his life. He said it over and over again. It was amazing. It was emotional. It was beautiful. But instead, the other guy and his fiance crying the way that she did, or what they showed, overshadowed his proposal. Okay? And then they came home, they were happy, but for months had to deal with the hate and then Bryan's story and just the way how he loved Rachel, wasn't shown on the show, and he was just cheated, and yet he did not allow the negativity and none of that to make him run for the hills and say, what, Rachel, I can't do this. The man even packed up everything and moved to Dallas to be with the love of his life. Which she's returned a favor, and they're living in Miami, okay, enjoying beautiful weather and all of that, right? So the reason why I'm saying poor Bryan is, and here he is about to make her his wife, and now he have to deal with the headlines not being Bryan Abasolo and Rachel Lindsay is about to get married. It's not lovely articles about their wedding. It's not this just beautiful Bryan and Rachel talk about their wedding. If you type Rachel Lindsay name into Google, all you see is this right here. Just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. People, Rachel Lindsay reveals she was intimate with 2 out of 3 suitors during her fantasy suites. Bachelorette Rachel Lindsay slept with 2 finalists in the fantasy suite. Rachel Lindsay admits slept with 2 of her 3 finalists during. Rachel Lindsay revealed she slept with 2. Rachel Lindsay revealed she slept with more than 1. Rachel. Do you see what I'm saying? Now I see why, Rachel Lindsay supports Hannah Brown being open about intimacy. Okay, yes. Come on. Cosmopolitan. Bachelorette Rachel Lindsay admits she slept with 2 of the. Let me know in the comments, below. How do you feel about Rachel saying this? And do you feel like it's disrespectful to Bryan for her to openly admit this? I get it. She said, Bryan knows. Yeah, of course Bryan knows. That's her fiance is behind closed doors and all of that, right? So do you agree with what she did? I mean, the comments under the video, beautiful comments. Everyone is happy for Rachel and how it's one of her best interviews. It's because it was funny and it was just amazing. It was probably a few comments that frowned upon it, but let me know, because that just completely took away from her moment, Bryan moment, and instead of the focus being their beautiful wedding, they are finally getting married, they did it and all of that. Nope. It's how many people she slept. Y'all know I rock with Rachel now. And Rachel, if you listen to this, you know I rock with you, girl. You're an adult. Do you? So this I ain't coming from I'm not coming from no bad place or whatever. The good news is Rachel is about to marry not only an incredible man, but a very confident man. A man who had his eyes on the prize, which was her. A man who did not get involved in the drama and the mess. A man who did not allow watching his fiance cry her eyelashes off, over another man. A man who did not allow racism and disrespect and just everything that came with the relationship to stop him from loving this woman and continuing the relationship. Even when it came to them moving, he knew at that time Rachel couldn't leave her firm and move to him, so he put his ego aside, and guess what? He moved to Dallas to be with his fiance because he knew this is my forever, this is my future. And now that they are settled in their careers, okay, Rachel moved to Miami with her man. So that right there is all that matters, because Bryan is not sitting home or anywhere saying poor me. All he cares about is he's about to marry the love of his life and this amazing woman, and they're both amazing together. And that right there is all that matters, okay? I'm just coming from a place of being saying, child, poor Bryan, in a joking way, but not in a way of, oh my God, Bryan is going to do. No, Bryan is so confident, and that right there, I know, is one of the many reasons why Rachel gravitated towards him, and that is one of the many reasons why he's about to be her husband. Because while people are out here huffing and puffing, and me talking about it, they are probably somewhere laughing, happy, ready to be husband and wife and start their family and all of that. And that right there is the reason why Bryan is incredible, and the reason why he balanced Rachel in an amazing way. And I wish the two of them absolutely nothing but the best. I almost used his last name and her almost last name in absolutely, but I didn't want to sound corny, so I just stuck with absolutely, okay? I be seeing them online, absolutely in love and all that stuff. I be seeing y'all titles and hashtags y'all be coming up with. So still my girl. There's no bad blood, but you guys asked for my perspective, and that was my perspective on the eyes of, moments being taken away. But the good news is Bryan doesn't see it that way. Rachel doesn't see it that way. And all in all, they are the two people who matters in all of this. So as long as they're happy, then our opinions don't mean ish. Because an opinion is that everybody have them. I don't be cursing on here, but yeah. I'm wishing Rachel and Bryan nothing but the best. Go ahead and end it here, my final loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.